Welcome to Community Conversations. I am Queen Miss Ebony J, and you're listening and watching 1230 The Buzz, your talk station on 101.5, 101.1 The Wiz, and 100.3 Cincy's R&B station. I just love coming in to talk about things happening right here in our community. So if you never listened to Community Conversations before, this is a show where we come on to talk about issues happening and how nonprofits are making a difference. And today I have in here with me three queens who are representing Sisters Making a Change. So I have Carissa Green, who is the administrative assistant. How you doing, beautiful?
Hello.
I have Miss Marie Green, who is the director. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. And then we have Miss Shauna Green, who is the residential manager. How are you doing, beautiful?
I'm doing great.
I'm glad to have all three of you here because now we're able to get a full perspective of how everything works. So let's go ahead and kick things off. And once you tell us, who is Sisters Making a Change?
I'm gonna take that. Go ahead. Sisters Making a Change is a mother-daughter trio that we developed. We just have a passion for wanting to get back to our vulnerable communities that we once came from ourselves. It's important for us to take our knowledge and our skills and our passion with our education that we have in social work, all three of us, and being able to apply that to our communities that is so vital to our future generations and being able to uphold that within ourselves.
So I know that you all were featured for your work in dedication and social work. Wasn't that at the University of Cincinnati?
Yes, our alumni.
Yes. And I know, didn't they feature you on their social media platforms?
Yes,
Mhm.
Facebook and Instagram.
So you've not only taken this degree and really you've taken the degree and truly applied it. What would you say the mission of Sisters Making a Change is?
I would say the mission is to provide housing for those males between the ages of 18 and 24 years of age, for them to have a stable and safe environment to transition from young adulthood into adulthood. Also kind of providing tools and resources to help them along the way.
Now, what made you decide to focus on males instead of females?
So we all know that in our Black communities, unfortunately, it's a lot of single parent homes. In order to guide our future generations in our youth right now, it's important to have those leading Black men in our homes. It's important to have those men out there that's able to protect our youth, to guide our youth, give them the direction that we really need, and not also to mention all the unfortunate tragedies that's been happening to our young Black men in these communities. It's important to, pave the way of them being on a more positive outlet in life and being able to be focused on what's important in life and steering them away from the vulnerable populations we have here in our communities.
So what made you all this? Because there's many different things that you all could have did. What was that thing that said we have to do a facility?
Well, for me, it was mainly based upon the community in which we live, which is Avondale, North Avondale area. We've lived here or total about 16 years. I have a son that's 26 years old. So at that point, that would give you an idea based upon living here 16 years. He was a young teenager growing up in Avondale. He has had his issues with being in the community, whether it's just walking to the store, whether it's just your everyday daily routine. There is those things that he would need to watch out for. And unfortunately for him, he was a part of it. He was a part of the gun violence. He was shot back in 2015, just walking down the street. And so for me, it was more or less, what better neighborhood to bring forth this residential facility for young Black men. That 18 to 24 years of age is a crucial time for any adolescent. or
Yeah.
young adult. And if they do not have the support and guidance along with the resources and tools to direct them, they're going to fall to the elements outside of them. And that was the reason that I chose, along with Marie and Shauna, to have our facility here in the neighborhood in which we lived. I mean, Avondale is a community of revitalization at this time, and a lot of good things are happening in the North Avondale and Avondale community. And we wanted to be a part of that. We wanted to support and provide whatever services that we could to help our community move forward.
Yes, I love it. And yes, Avondale, so many different things go on, good and bad. And
Yes.
so your facility will be right there in the heart of it all.
Mhm. Yes.
This is 1230 Buzz, your talk station on 101.5, 101.1 The Wiz, and 100.3 Cincy's R&B station. I am Queen Miss Ebony J here speaking with three beautiful queens who are behind Sista'S Making a Change. We have Clarissa Green, we have Marie Green, and Shauna Green, all here to discuss a facility that they're opening up for young men, and it will just be there to provide different support. Let's talk about some of the services that the facility will provide.
So we will, it's a residential facility, so they will be basically housed there. We will make sure that we provide independent living skills, job readiness skills, making sure that they are educated in finances, just a whole wraparound services. So when they are ready to transition in communities, they will be stable and successful in doing so.
Well, what is the age group that you all are targeting to come to the facility?
18 to 24.
So what I'm loving about it, this is not your normal facility where, they may have been a foster child, or they may have just had some kind of issues with living spaces, and boom, they're in the facility. These is for adults who are transitioning, trying to figure out their lives, and you're opening the doors up to get them acclimated with life.
Exactly. One of the other services that we will be providing as well is going to be mentorship. And we're going to have males that are already established in the community to mentor these young adults, males, to help them with seeing how a male is to go throughout life in regards to being responsible, sustainable, and being able to be self-sufficient. And that's our key, for sure, is to make sure that once they do leave our residential facility, that they are able to be sustainable within themselves and self-sufficient as an adult, and to be responsible for self.
I love the fact that you're gonna have them teamed up and have them with mentors, because what I'm learning is the guys really don't have someone that they can look up to, or maybe they have influence, but it's not the influence that they want. What we have to do these days is find someone who's doing something attractable for them, something that they're interested in. And one of the things I think that they don't think about is there are so many other jobs you can do and truly get paid. Like plumbers, they're gonna take you up top no matter what. You giving out some real money to them, right? Construction workers. So you're gonna really pair them with mentors who's gonna be able to show them another way that yes, you can get money. You don't have to be a rapper.
Okay.
No boy, that's the thing. We want we want to teach these young men that there are other ways to get real money besides being on the block, robbing, stealing, and killing.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there are so many different agencies within the community that would help with those resources. And two, one would be the Urban League. They have a lot of different programs set in place already to help with job readiness skills, with training, and then placement. And so we want to be able to be the ones that help direct and guide these young men to where they need to be in order for them to be sustainable, and for order for them to have to be employed and have a regular paycheck coming in and knowing what to do with that money. you know, not taking that money and blowing it, but taking that money and putting in savings, taking that money and making sure that your credit is good, taking that money and doing what needs to be done in order to pay your bills to sustain your living.
Yes.
That is the thing.
You're getting me super excited because these are things that men struggle with. Like as a woman out here dating, it's like you just had how much money and it's gone. What are you spending it on? Give it to me so I can spend it. Okay.
Okay.
But really, they need it. They need it. And I love it that, again, we're 18 through 24. So I know I got everybody's attention right now and their ears are listening. They're up. So tell us this. What do you have to do to apply? Or what are some of the things that you're looking for someone to be a candidate in this residential area?
So most of our referrals will, you can actually come in yourself and do a private referral if you want to, but we are going to be contacting with different agencies out here like CityLink, Urban League, even Children's Services for like young adults that had aged out of the system. We're going to make sure that we have contracts with various of resources to get those referrals, or you can also refer yourself personally. We will have a set process in regards of applying and being interviewed through us and actually taking a tour of the facility to see if you are equipped to be part of our facility, and also if you feel like we are a good facility for you to be in as well, because we will have important rules and accommodations that our clients will have to follow. So it's important that we make sure that we're a comfortable fit for them as well. So it's really open to the public, just making sure that you do have some private insurance or Medicaid to be able to pay for your services. But we are open for referrals and walk-ins from any area or aspect.
What do you all need? Because I hear that I know that this is a goal of yours, but what do you all need to actually bring it all to life?
Well, at this point, we're working towards fundraising at this point. We will be purchasing a property, hopefully before the end of the year. And our grand opening will be somewhere around the first of the year. So right now, we're just trying to gain community support. We're trying to gain capital. We are going to be doing an annual fundraiser in the end of October. We're going to have a fundraiser here in the North Avondale area to get the community support. We're trying to get our name out, get more exposure to what it is that we're trying to do. And mainly just really wanting people to know that we're here, that we're coming.
Yes, I'm so glad that I found you all on Facebook, because this organization is going to change a lot of people. It can help. Just think about the mothers who don't have the capacity for this, who don't have the patience they keep trying to get through to their son, but it's not working out. And now he's adult, he's 18 and he want to move out. I was just DJing the other day at a kids event, because of course all the kids are going back to school. And the mama said, yeah, she's 18 and she's ready to move out. And she don't want to go to school this year. This is her last year, but she's 18. So at 18, they feel they're grown. They think they're ready. I'm like, hold on. I wish I could go back and stay with my mom. Y'all don't want these bills every month. They roll around quick.
Not for real. Not for real. Not for real. And it's unfortunate for those that don't have that family support and guidance. And some of them do have that family. But they don't have the support and guidance that they need, you know, and that's, you know, maybe due to that parent's upbringing and the way that they were raised. So, I mean, that's the whole reason why we chose to name our residential facility, our nonprofit Sisters Making a Change, because we know as women, Black women are the backbone of a lot of families, and we make things happen. And so that Sisters Making a Change was just something for us to realize that this was the perfect avenue, the perfect name in regards to our residential facility, SMAC, and as well as Sisters Making a Change, and that, which is our outreach services that we would then be providing to SMAC. But it made sense to me, you know, it made sense. But like I said, the mentorship, we will have male adults that will be tied together with these residents and have a relationship and mentor them and guide them as well, because a male has to have a male in their life that they look up to, that they trust, that they see that are doing the things that they want to do in life, and to help guide them.
So behind these powerful men are going to be some, as you can see, very strong, intelligent, powerful women who are pushing for them to do great, but they won't be in the house. They won't be doing the facilitating. They're going to have strong leading men to step up and make sure the guys have what they need. So I'm super excited about this organization in itself. And I know I probably have some people that are listening right now who's trying to figure out what they can do. So tell us, how can the community support you? Where can they go to get more information? Do you all accept donations on your, I found you on Facebook. I don't know if you're anywhere else, but kind of give us that information more about how we can really give.
Well, we do have a website, and it's sistersmakingachange.org. You can go to our website. There's plenty of information in regards to who we are, what we do, as well as we do have a fundraising campaign that's going on right now through ifundwomen.com. And our campaign info is on our website. However, you can go to ifundwomen.com/projects be change, which is the link to our fundraising campaign that is now going on. It'll be up and going on to the end of this year, December 31st. So you can donate on the website, or you could donate at our campaign.
Yes, thank you again for coming in. Sistersmakingachange.org. Head over to the website, make a donation, contribute to this beautiful cause, because as you can see, they've been working very hard to bring this to life. With COVID, that didn't stop anything. That just gave them even more motivation to keep it going. We know that these men need help. We know that they need support. And we have these three women who have stepped up to make sure that they get what they need. However, we need capital. We need support and assistance to bring this organization to life, to get this facility started. So if you're interested in today, your heart felt touched, you felt led by the story, or this is just something that you want to get behind, we encourage you to go to sistersmakingachange.org. You can also go to the Facebook page, but we want you to go to the website, because that's where you can definitely make a contribution, okay? And again, we got to be the change we want to see. These sisters want to change. We want to see a change. And so they're stepping up, they're doing a part, they're getting it started, but they can't do it without your help. We need the community. It takes a village. So Queens, thank you again. Sistersmakingachange.org. Head on over there, make your contributions. Again, you all have a social work background, and you're working this background to do the real work. I mean, up in here. This is what it is about. We need more people. You don't just get the degree. You get the degree and then you go to work. And this is real work.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Ebony. I truly appreciate you.
No problem at all, Queens. If you all need anything else, let me know. As things come to fruition, make sure you let me know that opening event that you all have. If you need any help for the fundraiser, anything, y'all got my number. Give me a call, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No problem.
Have a beautiful day.
You too. This is Community Conversations on 1230 The Buzz, your talk station, 101.5, 101.1 The Wiz, and 100.3 Cincy's R&B station. Once again, Sisters Making a Change. These ladies have come together, a mother and two daughters, just to bring together a vision and noticing what the problem is. And of course, these men are all over the place. We want to get them together, okay? So if you're interested today and you feel led, again, sistersmakingachange.org, head on over, make a contribution, log on to the site, learn more, tell someone about this organization, so that way they can truly get behind the mission and vision of the organization. If you would like to be a guest on Community Conversations, all you have to do is find me on social media at Miss Ebony J. You can slide in my DMs. I'm definitely approachable. Or you can shoot me an email at missebonyj@radio-1.com. See you next week.